5 highest torque tow trucks that can pull anything. When disaster strikes on the highway, when a fully loaded semi rolls over, when a construction vehicle gets stuck in impossible terrain, who you gonna call? Not Ghostbusters, but something even more powerful. The world's most capable tow trucks. This is the realm of extreme recovery vehicles. The monsters of torque, the kings of pull, the unstoppable forces that can move practically anything with wheels, or without them. 5. Kenworth T880 with Century Rotator. Here we have the killer combination of a Kenworth T880 chassis paired with Century's 1075 rotator boom. This setup might be the entry level on our list, but there's nothing basic about its capabilities. At the heart of this beast is Kenworth's Packer MX-13 engine, a 12.9-liter inline-6 diesel producing up to 510 horsepower. But in the world of heavy recovery, horsepower isn't the headline. It's torque that matters, and this power plant delivers a staggering 1,850 pound-feet of torque. That massive torque flows through an 18-speed Eaton-Fuller transmission, giving the operator precise control across a wide range of speeds and load conditions. This combination allows for both the delicate finesse needed for precision recovery work and the brute force required when things get really heavy. But what truly makes this truck special is the Century 1075 rotator mounted on the back. This isn't just a tow boom, it's a fully articulating crane system capable of lifting 75 tons. With a 360-degree rotation capability, it can reach out and recover vehicles from positions that would be impossible for conventional tow trucks. This combination can handle everything from flipped semis to buses that have slid down embankments. The hydraulic outriggers extend to stabilize the truck, allowing it to lift and maneuver with precision despite dealing with weights that would crush ordinary recovery vehicles. Operating this rig requires extensive training and certification. It's not just about raw power, it's about understanding physics, leverage points, structural integrity, and having the experience to know exactly how to approach each unique recovery situation. With a price tag starting around $850,000, this isn't an investment for your average towing company. But for specialized heavy recovery operations, it's an essential tool that can tackle jobs nothing else can handle. Number 4. Peterbilt 579 with NRC 50/65 sliding rotator system. This Canadian-engineered combination represents the pinnacle of versatility in the heavy recovery world. Under the hood sits the legendary Cummins X15 Performance Series engine, a 14.9-liter inline-6 diesel producing up to 605 horsepower, and an earth-moving 2,050 pound-feet of torque. That's more twisting force than 10 family sedans combined. What sets this truck apart is the innovative NRC 50/65 recovery system. The 50/65 in the name refers to its dual rating. It can function as either a 50-ton or 65-ton recovery unit, depending on how it's configured. The system includes a sliding rotator design that can shift its position on the truck's frame, allowing operators to optimize the balance and leverage for each specific recovery. The integrated underlift can support up to 45,000 pounds, making it capable of safely lifting the front end of even the heaviest commercial vehicles. The entire system is controlled through a wireless remote system, allowing the operator to position themselves for the best visibility and safety during complex recoveries. This combination particularly shines in difficult access situations, narrow roads, tight urban environments, or awkward crash positions where other recovery vehicles simply can't maneuver effectively. The precise control systems allow operators to work within inches in situations where there's zero room for error. With customizations and all options, these trucks can easily exceed $950,000. But their versatility and capability make them indispensable for serious recovery operations that handle everything from overturned concrete mixers to jackknifed tractor trailers in challenging environments. 3. Western Star 6900 with Miller Industries Century 1150. This combination is what happens when you take the concept of heavy duty and push it to its logical extreme. The mountainous Western Star 6900 begins as an off-road focused chassis designed for extreme applications like oil field work and mining operations. It's then transformed into the ultimate recovery platform through extensive customization and reinforcement, and paired with Miller Industries' Century 1150 rotator. Powering this behemoth is the Detroit Diesel DD16 engine, a 15.6-liter V8 diesel producing up to 600 horsepower and a seismic 2,250 pound-feet of torque. This engine is designed for sustained output under extreme load conditions, perfect for the extended operation often required in complex recovery situations. Unlike many heavy recovery trucks, the Western Star 6900 in this configuration features an 8x6 drive system, 8 wheels total with 6 driven wheels. This provides extraordinary traction in off-road recovery scenarios where conventional tow trucks would be hopelessly stuck. The Century 1150 rotator mounted on this platform is rated for 50 tons at close range and can still manage an impressive 14 tons when extended to its full reach. 4 hydraulic outriggers spread the recovery forces across a wide footprint, allowing for stable lifting even on uneven terrain. This combination is particularly popular in mining operations, where it might be called upon to recover equipment weighing well over 100,000 pounds from mud, snow, or off-road locations inaccessible to standard recovery vehicles. Its off-road capability means it can reach accident sites that would be impossible for conventional tow trucks. The price reflects its specialized capabilities, typically starting around $1.2 million and climbing rapidly with customizations. But when you're the only recovery option capable of pulling a 70-ton mining truck out of a mud pit, that investment pays for itself quickly. Zucker 2, International Paystar with twin steer and NRC 80 CS. This behemoth is what happens when conventional towing capabilities just aren't enough. The most immediately noticeable feature is the twin steer configuration, 4 wheels handling the steering at the front of the vehicle. This isn't just for show, it allows the truck to distribute the massive front-end weight across more axles while maintaining precise steering control during complex recovery operations. Under the hood is a specially tuned Cummins X15 engine, producing over 600 horsepower and an astonishing 2,350 pound-feet of torque. This is paired with an 18-speed transmission featuring additional low-range crawler gears for precise control during winching operations. The star of the show is the NRC 80 CS recovery system, the 80 referring to its 80-ton recovery capacity. This isn't just a rotator. It's a complete integrated recovery platform featuring multiple hydraulic winches, a sliding rotator boom, and an advanced underlift system. The hydraulic system on this truck is a marvel of engineering, with dedicated pumps and reservoirs capable of maintaining full power to all systems simultaneously. This means operators can use the winches, rotator, and underlift all at once without any loss of capability. Crucial in complex recovery scenarios. What truly sets this combination apart is its ability to handle recoveries that involve not just weight, but awkward distribution of that weight. When a fully loaded concrete mixer crashes down an embankment and lands upside down. For example, you need more than just pulling power. You need the precise control and multi-directional force application that only a system of this magnitude can provide. With all options, these trucks can easily exceed $1.4 million, representing one of the most significant investments a recovery company can make. But when you're the only call that can handle the most extreme situations, that investment quickly proves its worth. 1. Oshkosh M1070 HET with custom recovery system. And finally, we reach the undisputed king of torque, the ultimate recovery vehicle, the truck that can truly pull anything. The Oshkosh Heavy Equipment Transporter, converted for civilian recovery operations. Originally designed for the United States Army to transport main battle tanks weighing up to 70 tons, the M1070 is what happens when military engineering meets extreme recovery needs. Civilian versions have been adapted with specialized recovery equipment, creating what might be the most capable tow vehicle on the planet. At its heart is the legendary Detroit Diesel 8V92TA, an 8-cylinder, 18.1-liter turbocharged behemoth generating 700 horsepower and a truly staggering 2,750 pound-feet of torque. Some custom versions push this even further, approaching 3,000 pound-feet. Torque figures that enter the realm of locomotive engines rather than road vehicles. Power flows through an Allison automatic transmission to an 8x8 all-wheel drive system. 8 wheels, all of them driven. All of them capable of articulating to maintain traction in conditions that would defeat any other vehicle. The central tire inflation system allows the operator to adjust tire pressure from inside the cab, optimizing the footprint for different terrain. The recovery system on civilian versions typically includes multiple hydraulic winches, each capable of pulling with over 30 tons of force. Combined with the vehicle's own tractive capability, this creates a recovery unit that can develop over 60 tons of pulling force, enough to move virtually any land vehicle ever created. These machines aren't common sights on highways. They're the specialist, called in when nothing else can handle the job. When a fully loaded mining truck is buried to its axles in mud, when military equipment needs recovery in impossible terrain, when ordinary heavy duty just isn't heavy duty enough. That's when the M1070 conversion gets the call. With the specialized recovery equipment and conversion costs, these units can easily exceed $2 million. They're not an investment that makes sense for most recovery operations, but for those handling the most extreme situations, they're the ultimate insurance policy. These 5 extraordinary machines represent the pinnacle of recovery capability. Vehicles engineered to handle situations where failure simply isn't an option. From highway accidents to off-road disasters, from urban environments to wilderness catastrophes, these are the trucks called in when something simply has to be moved, no matter what. But impressive as the equipment is, it's important to remember that the true heroes of heavy recovery are the skilled operators behind the controls. These men and women combine mechanical knowledge, practical physics, and years of experience to safely recover vehicles from situations that seem impossible. Next time you pass a serious accident scene and see one of these giants at work, take a moment to appreciate both the engineering marvel and the skilled professionals making it all happen. They're an essential part of keeping our transportation infrastructure moving, handling the catastrophes most of us will thankfully never experience firsthand. That's it for this video analysis, so until next time, drive safely. But if disaster strikes, rest assured that somewhere, there's a tow truck with enough torque to get you out of trouble.